Hi, I'm Jack Bradford, and this is my food presentation on the Vietnamese dish pho. Pho is a traditional Vietnamese dish that contains noodles and broth, as well as meat and garnishes. Pho was adapted from a French stew called pot au feu when Vietnam was a French colony. From there, it adapted into a Vietnamese dish that's loved around the world. Pho was adapted from a French stew in the 19th century. Pho had two different recipes between the North and the South. Southern style pho became popularized and spread around the world, and there are many different iterations of pho around the world. And I got this from lovingpho.com. Pho is now street food served around the world. It's also served in diners and is a popular dish. Pho is now seen as one of the biggest and most important elements of Vietnamese cuisine. It's eaten anytime, any place. I got this information from a Vietnamese cuisine website. As you can see, pho is very important to the Vietnamese culinary culture. Pho is somewhat healthy, but here are some nutritional facts for a bowl of beef pho. A bowl of beef pho contains 375 calories, 6 grams of fat, 385 milligrams of sodium, 51 grams of carbohydrates, 24 grams of protein, and it contains ginger and garlic. I got this information from myfitnesspal.com. However, pho is still a little unhealthy. For example, eating undercooked meat can be dangerous to health and can cause food illnesses. It is also high in carbs and can cause high blood pressure or diabetes. It's also very high in sodium. But there are some ways to make pho healthier. It can be made healthier by reducing the noodles in the dish, substituting tofu or other vegetarian or vegan options for beef or chicken, or using a vegetable broth, or adding more vegetables. This can help reduce the health risks that pho has traditionally. How are ingredients in pho affecting the environment? Here are a few ways. Meats used in pho are not fully sustainable, such as beef, chicken, or pork. This environmental impact can be reduced by substituting meats for vegan options. Other than that, pho is very sustainable as it does not contain much meat, and its other ingredients are sustainable. Vietnamese cuisine is actually considered one of the more sustainable culinary cultures, as they don't use too much meat compared to American cuisine or other cuisines around the world. Here's a recipe for a pho bowl. They're very customizable and ingredients can be substituted easily, so this is just a general base. The recipe I looked at contained meat, rice noodles, garlic, ginger, spices such as allspice, salt, fish sauce, sugar, and assorted garnishes. To prepare the pho bowl, prepare the pho broth, cook the rice noodles, cook the meat, garnish the bowl, and enjoy. I got a pho bowl from a restaurant in Nashville. It tasted almost like chicken noodle soup or ramen but with the same kind of texture. There were a lot of hints of ginger and garlic that really completed the whole dish. I really enjoyed it and will definitely try it again. Here's a picture of the dish I got from the restaurant. I really enjoyed it. Pho bowls are a dish that are very regional, as they change in recipe and preparation depending on where the dish is made. This is similar to some dishes in American cuisine, as many different American regions have different culinary styles. However, pho bowls and Vietnamese cuisine are, are different from American cuisine, as they are served mostly as a street food. In America, there is not much of a street food culture or culinary style. Thank you for listening to the presentation. Here are the references I used for this presentation. I hope you learned something and that this made you curious to try pho.